power station being charged, tablet and square reader being charged, and all that we need to be charged now, after those ones are charged, are my mics. But basically, guys, it is the day before the market, and I am so sorry that I have not been able to film this entire week after the last Markham Music Festival market. But yeah, day before the market. Today it's Monday, June the 30th, and tomorrow is July 1st, Canada Day, which is a holiday and one of the biggest markets, I guess, in the entire year, apart from Christmas markets. But yeah, it's my first time doing this market, and I'm super pumped. I have not been able to really market prep a ton, you guys. I'll show you a little bit of what I made that I need to finish, and what I want to finish today, especially when it comes to tagging and all of that. I don't have very many, to be honest, because I did not even make that much. 1 week in between these markets is not enough, especially because I work full time as well. So I'm super tired, as you can tell from my eyes, like they're puffy, and that's because the past couple of days over the weekend I have been delivering for Uber Eats just to be able to make some extra cash. I do work a full-time job, but I also deliver, and I also do markets, and I'm also studying. However, right now is I would say there's 2 weeks in between courses that I like. It's basically just a little break, right? So I've just been trying to focus on other things, like making some extra money, and that's the reason why I have not been able to make videos. However, let me go ahead and show you what I made. So first couple of things that we made, as you can see, is this cute red bee. I made 2 of those, and it's right here with white wings. I made 2 of the white ones, white bees with red wings. So again, it's for Canada Day. It's a special for Canada Day. I don't know, I just wanted to make a pink one as well. I just figured it's cute. I used Bernat blanket for these. So I made 2 of the white ones, but only 1 of the pink ones. I also made 3 Pokeballs. So 1, 2. I can't find the third one. It should be in there somewhere. Here's the other bee. Whoop. Just a ton of lint on it from having everything together. I did also make more turtles, and I think I'm probably going to have to make some more today because those sell like crazy. It's just that Michaels doesn't have a lot of nice colored yarn at the moment because of the shortage that everyone's been facing. So I haven't been able to make very many. I believe I made 7 or 9 of these. I don't remember, but I made quite a few. So there's a green one, a lighter green one. So I'm going to show you a little bit of something else that I made. These chicks sell really good as well. And if I'm not wrong, I made 4 of them because I believe 4 of them sold last time. So I made them all with different colored eyes. Right? And what else did I make, you guys? Oh, I actually made more of these. So I made, I think I made 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I made 8. Okay. That's good. More is better. So Pokeball. There we go. So these are everything that I was able to make, to be honest with you. These are the only things. I have a unicorn that I'm making that I haven't been able to finish yet, as well as a bunny, which I'm going to finish today, basically. But yeah, so right now it is 10:15 a.m. I woke up a little late, to be honest with you, because I did not get home until after 1 a.m. yesterday. And by the time, like you decompress, you shower, and you're trying to wind down for bed, it's like after 2. So just crazy coming back from delivering with Uber Eats, just because of the fact that it gets busier after sundown, which is after 9 p.m. So yeah, it was busy up until the time that I said enough is enough. And I put myself offline and drove home. Yeah, so 10:15 a.m. right now. I will keep you posted. I also have to message my friend who I usually get tables with to just let him know that I will be coming by today to grab the tables as well. And I believe we'll be in order. Alright guys, I did lie. Those were not the only things that I made. I also made some other things while I was delivering, and I made those sitting bees. I'm making the wings right now. I also made those Canada Day inspired octos, as you can see. I made them kind of like different colors, red and white, obviously. I also made these 4 mini whales because whales are selling really well right now, and I sold a lot in my last market, so I was like, okay, let me just make some more. And then this is a Pokemon squirrel, if you know what it is, because I made some Pokeballs and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna make some Pokemon as well. I was only able to make the one. I did not have the time to make Pikachu or anything else. If I have some time today, I'm kind of leaning towards making some chibi versions of Pikachu as well, kind of like the Squirtle. But yeah, these are the things that I worked on as well over the course of the week. What I also want to show you is my unicorn that I'm going to be finishing today. So as you can see, I have the arms on. The legs need to be sewn on as well. I have the hair and the tail that I need to sew on as well. And the horn, I think they should be done today. And here we are. I have sewn on the wings for the bees. I have woven in the ends of these. These were empty before, so I stuffed them and I wove in the ends. And I also completed my Squirtle. So cute. So as you have seen, I have made quite a few things. They're all on the table here. I am trying to think of what else I can make that is kind of small and that is in red and white. Yeah, like I'm just trying to figure out what else to make. It's still 1:30 and it is still pretty early and I don't have that many tags to make. At 6 p.m. we are gonna go and grab our tables and our chairs from my friend, who confirmed that it was totally fine. And afterwards, my husband, he's going to go to his friend's place and he is going to unload all of his work stuff from the truck, and then we're going to go to the oh my goodness, we're gonna go to the storage to grab all of our display stuff, because I believe tomorrow we have to be there for 8 or 8:30 or something like that. And thank God it's not that far. It's only about 10 minutes away from us. Chinguacousy Park is where it's gonna be at. And yeah, so I do have a little bit of time until about 5 p.m. And I had so many things that I wanted to make, but I just want to make things in red this time, just because it's Canada Day. And I'm struggling to figure out what I want to make that's going to be good sellers. I guess what I can do is I can make turtles in red and white, which I think is going to be a hit, but I think that's the only thing that I can think of right now that's going to do well. I think that's what we're going to make today. I also did check the weather for tomorrow and it's supposed to be sunny. So I'm hoping that this doesn't change at the last minute. As we know all too well, the weather can be pretty unpredictable. But today there's going to be like a huge thunderstorm, you guys, and yeah, like I just hope that it's gonna end tonight and not gonna go into tomorrow morning, if you know what I mean. But at some point today, as you can see from behind me, oh, wow, too much exposure. But it is yes, it is bright. However, I cannot see the sun, I cannot see the sky. It's all gray and it's very moody. But anyways, crossing my fingers, and I guess I'll update you once I'm done with my turtles. Hey everyone, so it is now 5 minutes past midnight, and I'm so sorry for not filming, but during the day my husband and I we actually went to grab our tables, we went to unload all of his work stuff from the truck, and we also went to grab all of our things from the storage. And seeing as we are allowed to go into the vending area because it's in a parking lot and it's outdoors, so because we're allowed to go into the vending area with our cars, we don't need the trolleys. So loading and unloading, we'll have our car right there. We won't have to transport anything. It's kind of like just taking things down and then kind of just putting them onto the truck, right? So easy peasy. We had more space in the trunk, so I'm just really happy about that, because we really had a headache the last time for the music festival at Markham. So just so happy about that. All of the market prepping is done, so everything that I was supposed to complete, I had some bees, you already saw everything, so I did all of that. I also tagged them. I created new barcodes as well, especially for the unicorn that I made, and I guess I'll show you guys that tomorrow because it's already packed up. But yeah, the unicorn, and then of course all of the other new things that I made, kind of like those bigger bees or regular bees, I guess they're not mini, as well as Squirrel, the Pokemon. And yeah, like I think I added hair to a mermaid, and I also I was able to sew on some legs, snouts and ears and stuff for a cow. So I would say everything has been going well, and I low-key don't feel stressed at all about this market. I feel like I've gotten into a routine now, and I've done this like less than 2 weeks ago. So I think I have it under control. I just hope that nothing's gonna go wrong tomorrow and that I didn't forget anything, because sometimes when things go too well, it's like, okay, I'm too relaxed, and then I forget about things, and then that's gonna be really bad. However, this market is only about 10 minutes from where we live, so if ever there's anything that we did forget, I'm hoping not, because I don't want to have to come back here and leave my husband there alone tending to the customers because he doesn't know how to work the POS system. But yeah, like I just hope that we had everything. But anyways, from home I don't have very many things that I need to bring. Let me just switch the camera and show you. So this is everything that I have from home. So these 2 red bags are full of plushies, everything that I've completed within the past 2 weeks, I would say. And then I have my power station, which I have charged. I have this bag here that kind of has my tablet, has my square reader, it has my business cards, and has, you know, kind of like all of those in here. And then all I have to put in there now, I believe, oh, it also has my cash register. But all I have to do now is just put in my mics as well for tomorrow, so that I can actually film without you guys hearing the background noise of the music or whatever else going to be there tomorrow, because it's supposed to be really crazy. And look who's happy. This is Jumper, you guys, if you're meeting him for the first time. Anyways, you guys, I believe that's all the update. I'm sorry I don't have any more footage, but I will make sure to film tomorrow at the Canada Day Festival at Chinguacousy Park. So I know this video is going to come out after because I still have the other one to edit. And it's kind of been like a nightmare trying to get ready for this market as well, so I have not been able to edit the other video. But hopefully now that it's going to be a little bit more quiet for me, like not that many, I won't have that many markets coming up, I think up until the end of August, which I'm still waiting on a response on, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll have some time to edit my videos then and post them. But anyways, for market prep for Canada Day, we are done. I'm gonna check out now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we leave. Hi everyone, it's market day and he's already having lunch. It's a little past 12. I believe it is 12:15 at the moment, and the market has started 15 minutes ago. We were set up pretty early, I have to say. The only problem that I'm having is that my Square Reader is not connecting to my tablet, so I'm not able to use my tablet for Square payments or card payments today. What I'm gonna have to use is just my phone and use the tap at the back, the NFC payment methods, wireless methods on my phone, so I won't be able to record customer interactions. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I've tried restarting my tablet 2 times. I restarted the Square Reader 2 times, turned it on. I did everything in the book, guys. I even went online to try and see what's going on, but hasn't worked. So I just put it away because I didn't want clutter on the table if I'm not using stuff, you know, like I could knock it over, it could break, whatever. So I'm just gonna be using my phone today for payments. But anyways, I will update you as the day goes on. We haven't made any sales yet, but there aren't that many people yet, if you know what I mean. So it's Canada Day, people are probably sleeping in and they'll probably come in a little bit later. But yeah, I hope that it's a nice day for us. Hey guys, so it's 12:30 and we made our first sale of the day. We sold 2 items. One was the sprinkle chick, so which is made from the limited loops and threads yarn from Michaels, and we also sold a mini bag. It's 3 p.m. and it wasn't that busy earlier on, but it's starting to pick up now. Like the sales are much more often when you compare it to when it just opened, which is to be expected. To be honest with you, there are a lot more people walking around, but it is quite windy. So for the past couple of hours, like we've been trying to secure things. Like I'm so glad that I have like a little bit of rope and some clips and all of that to kind of secure things to the tables, to my grid wall. And I have some weights as well to prevent my things from flying away. Like it's just crazy. Like things have just been rolling on the ground, and customers are having to like help me to put the things back on the table. But I think we've got it pretty much under control now. And as far as sales, yeah, going great. We've had a couple of sales, and it's stuff that's to be expected are going, right? So we have like the turtles, we have some chicks, we have I think I sold a little cat as well, a mermaid went, and what else? Oh, my squirrel went. So yeah, I'm just really happy that you know, like I made these and I finished them at the last moment and people are really liking them. So yeah, I guess I'll update you next few hours. 5:15 and we are just checking in now. It has been pretty busy. It has picked up quite a lot, and there have been a lot of people also returning to my booth, which is always nice. Been getting a lot of compliments as well, and yeah, it's been going well so far. It's picked up.
but we've also been really busy with trying to pick things up that are being blown away in the wind. But you know, we've been trying our hardest to try and prevent them from flying away. We're trying to fasten them, but we can't fasten everything. So yeah, like a gust of wind comes, and it gets blown off. But yeah, I'm really happy that I got some extra weights for my tent as well, so that has been working out quite well. Yeah, we have less than 5 hours to go. I believe 4 hours and 45 minutes to go until 10 p.m. and then there will be fireworks. But yeah, I can give you a little bit of a booth update. So this is what the booth is looking at right now. We haven't sold any of the leggy frogs or the mushy boys. We've sold a peanut. Well, not peanut. People are calling it peanut. It's a nugget. We've sold a couple of octos as well. I had a total of 3 elephants, and those are gone. Total of 3 Pokeballs, and 1 is gone. I had my Brontosaurus, so that's gone. A couple of penguins and a couple of chicks went. Haven't sold really anything on here except like 1 mermaid up there. Sold, I believe, a couple of bees. Oh, most of my turtles are gone, especially those with the eyes, of course. We have a couple of loaf cats gone. I only have 2 of these turtles left now, so these turtles are selling like crazy. We had a couple of whales go as well. I haven't had any keychains go, I don't think. As you can see, she's trying to secure our things because it's just been flying off in the wind. But yeah, that's the update. It's 6 p.m. We're checking in. We made back our booth fee, and we have 4 more hours to go. So everything else from here on is going to be profit. It is getting a little busier. Well, it got a little bit busier. It died down a little bit, and it's getting a little bit busier now. But steady foot traffic, and we'll just have to see how it goes up until 10 p.m. I'll keep you guys updated.
Hey everyone, it's actually August the 22nd, which is so long after the market, you guys. And I had actually forgotten to record this section of the video. And I realized that actually while I was editing the video to post. And I was like, well, I gotta find some time to do it and tell you guys exactly how much money I made and what went down that day, because otherwise the video would just be incomplete, right? And I would be letting you guys down. So can't have that. So here we are. But anyways, what I remember about that market was that we got there really early, I think around 9:15 or so. We were set up within, I would say, 2 hours, right? Around 11:15, 11:30, we were done really early. We were able to bring up the car to our booth, unload, and then at the end of the day, we were able to bring our car out again to reload our things. So that was really, really good. The next thing that I remember was that it started at noon and that it was dead. Okay, like there was almost no one there until about like 4 p.m. when it started picking up. And then at around 7 p.m. was when it was really, really busy. And it was busy even past 10 p.m. because most people were there because of the fireworks, which started at 10 p.m. And so around that time, people were still buying even while the fireworks were going on. And even while we were trying to, like take things down and stuff like that, like
people were still buying, right? So lots and lots of people. And what I also remember was that it was so busy. Sorry, it was so windy. Yes, busy towards the end of the day, which was great for us, but it was also windy that day. And all of our things, well, not all, but like a lot of our things just kept blowing off the table, and people had to help us pick it up and stuff like that. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. But we still made it through. Thank God for my husband who's handy, you know, whatever we had, like some rope or whatever we had, like he tried to make sure that everything was properly secured. And at the end of the day, you know, like when everything was secured, we had less things to worry about. Like just one or two things were flying off, but like not 5 to 10 things, you know what I mean? So it was manageable. Let's put it that way. But anyways, so yeah, it was really, really good. There was some good food. My siblings came to help me out, and I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, I think let's go ahead and get started on some of our bestsellers. So I'm going to make sure that I'm recording first. And of course, as soon as I start the recording, I'm going to put it up somewhere up here so you can follow along as well. So 3, 2, 1, there we go. It's up here now. And as you can see, my bestseller was the mini turtle, which is not really shocking or surprising at this point. I think I had around 45 on that day, if I'm not mistaken, and 19 of them sold. So definitely need to make more for my next market. But yeah, that's not surprising. What surprised me was number 2, baby penguins. At my last couple of markets, only 1 or 2 sold, but at this market, 9 of them sold. So yeah, very surprised there. And that's just proof that every market is different, and you just have to be prepared no matter what. Because if it does sell, I mean, if it doesn't sell, then at least, you know, you have inventory for your next time. But if people are interested for some reason in penguins or whatever else that doesn't usually sell on that day, well, at least you have extra in inventory to be able to provide people, right? When they come around, if that's what they like that day. But I'm very thankful for myself for actually thinking about bringing like that extra inventory there. But anyways, penguins. Regular turtles, I had 5 of those, and 3 of them sold. And again, that's one of the surprising ones as well, just because of the fact that in the past, like maybe 1 would sell, but not 3. Not 3. And I remember, I think at my last market, was it in Vaughan? I think it was in Vaughan. I don't think even 1 sold in Vaughan, if I remember correctly. And probably only 1 sold, or 2 or something, at like my last market in February. But yeah, 3 of them sold here. So I guess people were just interested in their colors. So I guess I'm just going to have to make more of those variegated colors, which I think people were really, really drawn to. So those sold. And then mini loaf cats, 4 of them sold. Sprinkle chick, 4 of them sold. So the sprinkle chick is based on the original chick that I usually sell, and that's usually one of my best sellers as well. People really are really interested in them. But basically, it's the same pattern, just in a different yarn, and it's the Bernat blanket, baby blanket sparkle yarn. So that's what I used for this one, and people seemed to really like it at this market. So yeah, those are my top 5. And going down, guys, this is what really blew my mind. I only sat down now, right? Like before making this video, to kind of go over things, to see how it went on that day. And to be honest with you, I hadn't realized that I sold a total of 100 items that day, like 100 units. I am totally blown away by this number, to be honest with you. I did not expect for that many units to sell. That's crazy. And to think, like, I didn't even think of how many units I had, but like to think that I had more than 100 units on the table, you know, for people to really pick and choose from, like, that's crazy. Like, I should really pay more attention to that. Like, I know the amount of inventory that I have, but I don't really know the number of units that I have, right? Which I think is not that important, but at the same time, it's good to know the statistics of things. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a really, really good number. I
don't, like I said, like, I don't know how many I sold at my previous markets, but to be honest with you, I don't think I sold 100 items in one day, in any of my other markets. But yeah, just really, really happy about that. And the next section, which is the last section as always, is the amount of money that I made. So I made, as you can see here on the screen, $1,095. I don't charge taxes just because of the fact that in Ontario, as long as you make less than $30,000 a year on your business, you don't have to collect taxes. So I did not really apply for my GST HST account yet. You can if you want to, it's optional, but I choose not to at this time. Yeah, this is without taxes. 67% of the transactions were made with card, which shows the importance of having a card reader at your markets. And then there's also 33%, which is of course the remainder, that was in cash. Square fees are $12.81, which, to be honest, for that volume of sales is not really a lot. And the total that I made that went into my pocket was $1,082.19. Now, not to forget that I also paid $500 to be at that market, which is pretty steep, to be honest with you. But you know what? I vowed to only go to bigger markets this time, just because, like this year, just because of the fact that I made some really bad choices around markets last year. And a couple of markets, to be honest with you, most of my markets, I only broke even. I thought, okay, well, this year I'm going to take just a little bit more risk, because with more risk, you have the potential of making more money as well, right? And I was very, very, well, this year, I'm very, very particular about the markets that I choose, just because of the fact that I also don't want to lose the money, right? So, yeah, that's just the way that I did things this year. And that's the reason why I'm okay with paying that much. And I also knew that it would have been busy, just because of the fact that it's an event by the city, and events by the city, they're not like private, right? Like, they're by the city. Like, I know that they would have a budget for like advertising and stuff like that, and people would come, right? So I was betting on that, and I guess that bet paid off, right? So I made $1,082.19. However, when you subtract the $500 fee to be there, so basically that's $582.19 in profit. And of course, right now I am not really looking at the amount of yarn and stuff that I use, but basically it's usually about a third of what I make. So in one day, if I make $350 in pure profit, I'm happy with that. We didn't buy any drinks. We had our drinks. We bring our own drinks there. And I think, only bought slices of pizza, which was, I think, maybe $5 a slice. So $10 for myself and my husband. So it wasn't that much at all. So give or take, like maybe around $350, I would say, in pure profit, when you take out, when you subtract the amount of yarn and that kind of stuff for the amount of things that I sold. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Well, would I do this market again? Yes, I absolutely would. And I recommend that you do it as well, if you're in the area, because there were a ton of people. And again, it's the city. So anything to do with like Mississauga, city of Mississauga, city of Milton, city of Burlington, city of Ajax, or wherever, right? Wherever you are, Vaughan, Toronto, anything that is organized by the city is worth it. Even if the price tag is kind of like out there and you think it's risky, to be honest with you, I think that if your things are good enough to sell, that they're going to do well. And think about it. I think I forgot to also mention, I guess, in this wrap up, that there were also 2 other crochet vendors there. So despite there being 2 other crochet vendors there, I still turned out this profit, right? So there is space for everyone, to be honest with you. And the economy might be down, whatever else, tariffs and things are going up, prices are going up, people are not spending as much.
which is important for you to have lower priced items more. But there is more of a chance for you to make back your booth fee when you are signing up to those markets that are organized by the city, because you know they have an advertising budget and you know that people are going to show up because it's a city and it's a free event. Like there's no, they don't come and they're not coming and they're not paying to enter, right? So wrapping up, would I do this market again? Yes, yes, yes. I'll wait for it next year, to be honest with you. I had so much fun at this market just because of the fact that I also met one of an online customer that ordered from me before when I had first started. Hi there, if you're watching. You're the one who ordered the, oh my God, what was the name of it? It was kind of like a frog character, Nanalan or something. I forget the exact name of it, but I really appreciate your support. You came out, you recognized me. I wouldn't have recognized you, to be honest with you. Thanks for remembering me, for coming out to see me, and for purchasing from me, for supporting my small business. Even then, I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, it was very exciting to meet like a previous customer, and she told me that she was so happy with the product. And yeah, it just makes me so happy when others are, are satisfied with what I have made for them, with the, like, my creativity, the colors I choose, and all these other things. So yeah. But anyways, for you guys, thanks so much for watching, because your support means a lot to me as well. You don't have to do much, right? Like all you have to do is just sit here, watch this video, subscribe, like as well. And that's enough for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.